Hey party people, this is Zach from visionswell.com, back with another flashlight review. Today, we're looking at the ArkPro. Yes, that flat flashlight from Olight that packs flood, spot, UV, and green laser all in one slick body. We'll jump into dimensions, weight, materials, modes, lumen levels, and most importantly, can you really carry this for EDC, travel, or walking your dog in the dark without looking like you're prepping for a search and rescue mission? Let's dive in. First up, size. The ArkPro measures 4.88 by 1.06 by 0.63 inches, or 124 by 27 by 16 millimeters. It weighs 115 grams, or 4.06 ounces, including the built-in battery. So it's a really lightweight, portable flashlight. It's slim and pocket friendly compared to bulky tactical lights, but you'll still feel it in your front pocket because it has a tiny bit of heft to it. As for build quality, the body is machined from AL6061T6 aluminum alloy with a premium finish. If you can see the finish here, it's really matte and nice, and it looks super high quality. You have that nice knurling on the side here that gives it a grippiness to it. If you can see that on the camera here, you have these nice little thin lines dug into it at a diagonal, and it feels really good in the hand. It also has a large pocket clip, so this can be useful for deep pocket carry, and it's also a reversible clip, so if you wanted to put it on the brim of a hat, you could easily use this as a headlamp as well. The shape might be a little unconventional for a flashlight, although flat flashlight have come into a little bit of vogue recently, but it feels more like a chunky remote control than a tube. But I kind of like that. It stands out, it's futuristic, and it has a really nice design to it. It has a max output of 1500 lumens in white flood mode and a beam distance of around 205 meters or 672 feet. On top of that, you've got a UV LED for detecting stuff invisible to your normal eyes. I honestly use UV lights for cleaning bathrooms, as creepy and weird as that sounds. It allows me to see spots I've missed, and I can get a really deep clean and know that everything is super clean, even to the naked eye and the not so naked eye. It also has a green laser pointer and beam for fun and focus, and if you want to do like a presentation or you want to point out something in the dark to someone far away, you can use that green dot to show them where something is. As far as modes, it has low, medium, high, turbo in white. It's also got a lockout mode and this nice little rotary switch with a button for activation in the middle. And now we can go over the way that it functions. So the cool thing is, if you turn this on and turn the flashlight on, you can see not only the battery level in green, but you can also see the lumen level in white. So as you go through the different lumen levels, if I hold it and go to the next one, you can see this white bar goes up. Hold it again. You can see that you not only have a battery indicator, but also a lumen level indicator. So I think that's a really cool feature that I have not seen in other flashlights. So if we look at the outside of this, you can see I have visionswell written on it, which is really nice. They do pretty low cost engravings, or they can put your logo on here. So it's really great to use if you own a company and you want to advertise, or you just want to make a personalized gift for someone. The base of it has a port for their proprietary charger that sticks on the bottom here, and it also makes it magnetic. So if you look, you could use this for hands-free illumination. If you're working on a car or a PC or something that's metal, you have a way to clip it up. And if you're walking your dog, you could clip it to a fence while they're doing their business to give you guys both light. So there's a lot of versatility that a magnetic base gives you. I already mentioned the pocket clip. And what I really like is their design of the USB-C charging port. Instead of being those crappy little flaps that you can lose or can break off, it's actually on a hinge. So I think it's really easy to access the recharging port for the USB-C cable, and that makes it really easy to recharge, and you don't have to worry about losing the weatherproofing of the port because it's on a nice little hinge instead of being one of those little dinky rubber gaskets that you can easily lose or break off. So I love that design feature. And then on the side, you have a separate button, and this activates the green dot, and you can see it here. And the green dot also has different lumen levels. It has two, so you can see it switching between either the brighter or the less bright green dot beam. So the furthest right on this little dial that allows you to select the light mode is the UV. So if you click that on, you can see the UV. It's hard to see kind of because it's a little bit bright in here. But if you hold the button, again, just like the green dot, you have two different lumen levels of it. Then if you go to the middle function on the dial, press the button once to turn on, you have the floodlight that gives you a lot of area light, and you can hold it to go through the different lumen levels, or double click it to go into turbo mode instantly, or triple click it to go into strobe mode. So you have a lot of different versatility of the floodlight that would be great for seeing things in a large area. And then if you click to the last furthest left function, you get the spotlight. So this is a more directional focused beam. And again, you can hold the button to go through the different lumen levels. You can see the little indicator on the side there and how it changes as you go through the different lumen levels. And then you could double click it to go into turbo mode as well. And then also triple click it if you want the strobe. So you have tons of versatility. And the one thing that's really cool about this, if I go into either the floodlight or the spotlight, let's start with the spotlight. If I hit the button on the side for the green dot, you can actually add the green dot in so that it shows up. It's probably hard to see here. And then the green dot shows up in the middle of the spotlight. So that's really cool that you have the ability to do both. And then if I go over to the floodlight mode, you can do the same thing. And it's a little bit easier to see on the floodlight, but you can go through the different lumen levels for the green dot and include it into the floodlight. So again, if you needed to illuminate something and also show someone where something was far away with a green dot, you have the ability to combine those functions, which I've also never seen before. So that's a really cool addition to the functionality of this flashlight. As to the charging, as I noted before, you have their proprietary magnetic port on the bottom. And this has a little charging indicator on it that goes from red to blue to green. So you know it's green when it's fully charged. So it's nice that you have a little indicator there. And then if you don't feel like carrying an extra charger or their proprietary charger, again, you have the option to just use a regular USB-C, this little hinged access port here. And then you can plug it in. And when it's plugged in here, you can actually see the battery indicator flashing right there, and it shows you that it's almost fully charged. So you see those little green bars that show the charge level. As for use cases, for EDC, can you pull this out every single day? Yes, but you might notice it a little bit in your pocket. The flat shape helps, but it still has a little bit of presence. For travel, absolutely. The versatility of flood and spot and UV and laser gives you multiple tools in one. USB-C magnetic charging, so you're not hunting for double A's. As for walking your dog at night, you bet. Wide flood mode for path lighting, spot laser if you want to highlight something ahead. UV may be saved for weird sidewalk finds. My take, it lives between serious gear and everyday companion. If you want one flashlight that hits EDC, travel, and dog walk duty, this could be it. So here's what I think. The ArkPro is impressive. Build, feature set, brightness, all top tier. For someone who cares about versatility, quality, and isn't strictly chasing minimal size, it's a strong pick. On the flip side, because of all the features, you're carrying more than some ultra minimal light. If you want the smallest possible footprint, maybe pick something about half this size, but I personally think it's perfect for front pocket carry. If you're okay with a tiny bit of bulk, this hits big across multiple use cases. Also, because this just launched recently, they're having a Black Friday deal for the launch. Check the link in my description below. If you have other flashlights to recommend, please leave a comment below. If you like flashlight reviews like this, please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel out a lot. If you want to check out any of the gear I've decided not to keep that I'm selling on eBay that maybe you could get use out of, check the link in the description below. If you want to check out my merchandise, please check the link in the description below. And I want to thank you as always for watching. This channel is not possible without you. So with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.